deep freeze, then hit that desert heat.
I hope you got a flu shot because this thing is sick.
Why not have it deep fried?
Why not?
Whiskey-infused buttercream.
Taste bud touchdown.
Well, let's get this party started. Welcome to a frost-filled episode of Carnival Eats. I'm Noah Cap, and today we're at the St. Paul Winter Carnival in Minnesota. Billed as the coolest celebration on Earth, this is the longest-running winter festival in America. Since 1886, this event has been bringing people together during the coldest part of the year. There is nothing like fresh air, frigid temperatures, and fried food to get my appetite going.
Stina is known as the Waffle Queen in her native Norway. Now, she's bringing her talents stateside with her savory mashup, the Nordic Pizza Waffle.
I love the smell of waffles in the morning. Have you ever had a waffle that's been turned into a pizza? No.
Norwegians, they really love waffles. Like every home has their own recipe.
And now you come to America to conquer the waffle industry here.
Yes.
What is the first step to making not just a waffle pizza, a Nordic waffle pizza?
We have to mix the batter. So we start with eggs, and then we have salt and cardamom. Cardamom is a spice that is very common in Scandinavian pastry.
Yeah.
We got some sugar, flour, milk, sour cream, butter. So we just mix this.
Batter's done. We are now at, what do you even call this?
This is the Nordic waffle carousel. It comes from a very secret place in Europe. So Nordic waffles are the only ones who have this carousel in the US.
Let's fire this thing up.
Okay, we have to spray.
A little buttery base.
Take one ladle.
It also rotates the waffle iron.
Yeah, it does to get heat on both sides.
That is awesome. We've done a full rotation. Every chamber's loaded up. And take a look at that.
That's the beauty.
It is just crisped up and golden to perfection. We're going to pizzafy these waffles in just a moment.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. You take my tomato sauce. This is mozzarella. And now we're going to add some oregano, pepperoni. So you just fold it.
Just like that.
And then we take it in here. So this is an industrial waffle maker. We toast it for about 45 seconds. So there you go.
Look at that. That right there.
That is a Nordic waffle pizza.
It is exactly as advertised. That is a pizza experience, but you traded out that traditional crust for a sweet, hot, toasted, crispy, savory waffle. The pepperonis are flavor-packed. The cheese is melted in that homemade sauce. Man, that's nice. I mean, just look at how thin, simple, and beautiful that waffle is. I mean, this thing top to bottom, side to side, flip me over, I'm done. Oh, my goodness.
The cheese, the sauce, the pepperoni. This is delicious.
This is what I've been waiting for my entire life.
DJ is warming up winter fairgoers with his caliente menu of authentic Mexican cuisine. Today, he's whipping up a dish that's infused with cactus and served in a portable taco shell cone. It's the spiked walking taco.
I hope you got a flu shot because this thing is sick. It's a menu that traditionally focuses on Mexican street food. The addition of cactus. Half the people must gravitate to it to try something new, but you must scare some people away with it as well.
Once they taste it, though, it's going to be, I mean, it's a vegetable. We'll get it tasting real good for you.
Amazing. What's the first step?
Dethorn.
How do we dethorn this thing?
Put a fork in, get a sharp knife, get all them thorns off. Cut the edges, cut all them off.
Right.
Rinse it in some water.
Wow.
All right. Slice it up, dice it up.
What's next?
Throw it on the grill with some onions. A few minutes on there. A little bit of spice in there.
A little in-house seasoning?
Yeah. Put the meat.
El Pastor.
It is pork. It's got onions, pineapple. It's got that sweet, got that spice mixed up in there.
Man, oh man.
Same time, we just heat up the rice a little bit here. Spanish rice, it's fried in oil and mixed with tomato sauce, spices.
Beautiful.
Deliciousness.
We're bringing it all together, but you think there's a way to make this even better.
Right, so we're gonna go mix some more things in. Now we're gonna add a little bit of mozzarella cheese, a bit of cilantro. This is the jalapeno cream. Mix that up, ready to go in. We came up with this cone.
That's a fried tortilla?
This is. We just fill it up, a little extra cheese, cilantro.
Why not?
Jalapeno cream. Spike it with some cactus.
That is the spike walking taco. I'm excited to eat this one. Oh, yeah, man. The rice, seasoned and done perfectly. The hint of that fried element, I mean, it just makes rice better. The pineapple and the pork is a brilliant balance. There's that summery, juicy, fresh taste. The pop of the cilantro, the melted mozzarella, and then the jalapeno creme. It brings a little bit of smooth creaminess, classic jalapeno pick, all wrapped in this beautifully fried tortilla. Gives that snap and that crunch. And last but not least, the cactus. There's a bit of sweetness in that cactus. And the beauty of what you've done, you made it all work together.
It's really good. I like the pork and the cilantro with the cactus. I think that's a nice combo.
Taste bud touchdown.
Coming up!
Here goes your I'm going to eat this gracefully on the show plan.
I mean, that's delicious.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. We're here at the St. Paul Winter Carnival, making the most of the Midwest winter season.
Brian found the perfect place to park his food truck. Inside. He's opened up to give us a sneak peek at his elevated version of a comfort food staple. It's the truffle grilled cheese.
Gloves are coming off.
You love a good cheesy pull?
Get ready for this.
We're hanging out with Brian.
I loved grilled cheese as a kid growing up. I've got 2 kids that love grilled cheeses, so I wanted to have some fun and do kind of a modern interpretation on grilled cheeses. So get away from the American cheese and bring in some truffle and some brie and have some fun.
First step, Brian takes chopped jumbo onions and sautés them with butter, salt and pepper, and truffle oil.
We're gonna throw it down and get it cooking. About 20 minutes, get them caramelized.
What's the next step?
Start building our grilled cheese. Fresh local sourdough bread, take some fig jam.
Beautiful.
So we take some brie, ghost pepper jack, so it's got a little more heat. And now we're gonna add our caramelized onions. They're ooey and gooey and bubbling. So a little whipped butter to the outside of our bread.
I mean, that is fantastic.
Right?
Things are about to heat up.
We're gonna take our sandwich now, we're gonna throw it on our press.
Oh!
Sizzle. 500 degrees, 6-7 minutes, and it should be golden and caramely and perfect. I think we're ready. As you can see, there's some goodness going on there.
Did we just become best friends?
We're best friends.
I meant the sandwich.
We're gonna chop it in half and we're gonna eat it. You're ready to roll.
Oh my goodness. This is what you want. So buttery bread and cheese, just pull it away. The brie and the pepper jack actually balance out beautifully. And I can't believe how ooey and gooey that brie gets. The beautiful balance of that sweet fig jam and the heat that you get from that pepper jack. The sourdough bread soaked in butter, crisped up real nice. Shout out to those onions. Sweet, delicious, and then the truffle. There's a little hint of it. Feels like it's just kind of running throughout the sandwich. For as crazy, messy, and buttery as this thing is, it is balanced beautifully.
Mom's grilled cheese, but here's a different interpretation of it.
I got news for you. I got a new mom now.
Here goes your I'm going to eat this gracefully on the show plan.
That buttery bread is great.
And I can definitely taste the truffle in it.
Did I get any on my fur? No. Good.
Former accountant, Angie ditched the books for baking. Her specialty is cupcakes with a unique twist. Today, she's bringing us the irresistible beer garden cupcake.
That's got beer, that's got whiskey.
Well, I've been training my whole life for something like this. Let's get this party started.
Just when you thought a cupcake couldn't get any better, Angie shows up and creates a cupcake with 2 alcoholic beverages in it.
It'll keep us warm.
Let's get it started. What are we doing?
We're gonna put the butter and the sugar together, and then we're gonna add the eggs, the sour cream, flour, cocoa, some baking soda, and salt. And then we're just gonna add in the stout.
Stout is a dark beer made with roasted barley or malt, which gives it a unique flavor.
So we're just gonna mix it up. We want it all to be melded together so that way it's a smooth batter. There we go. And we're gonna pour it into the cupcake liners. All right.
Fantastic.
Put it in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes.
Oh.
All right.
They've just raised themselves to the occasion. So now we got to start dressing this thing.
We've got some whiskey-infused buttercream.
This sweet topping is made with butter, powdered sugar, whipping cream, and whiskey.
We're gonna take some of the pretzels.
It's a combination that makes sense.
Right, beer and pretzels. We're gonna add some chocolate, drizzle that on the top, and then this is more whiskey in the caramel.
For the love of God, is that cupcake ready to be eaten?
It is. Would you like to try it?
I sure would.
There you go.
Oh, man. I mean, that's delicious. This cakey base, you can taste the warmth, how light, moist, and fluffy it is. There's a richness to it that you get in that base from that stout. Then you get into the top section, that buttercream with that whiskey infusion. It's light, it's there, but it doesn't overpower the taste. The chocolate sauce, the caramel also hit with that little bit of whiskey. And the salty pretzel makes more sense than I even realized. Because it's not just about pretzels and beer. It's about salty and sweet. I mean, I'll take one more enormous bite to prove it. Yeah, everything I said was correct.
I liked the batter, and then that buttercream got me going,
It all works together.
There goes the rest of it. Coming up, you actually might burn away each bite just by holding it. Welcome back to Carnival Eats. I'm Noah Cap, and today we're in the Mojave Desert getting ready for the annual San Bernardino County Fair. Located off of Route 66, every spring the city of Victorville, California becomes a desert oasis for foodies, fairgoers, and fun seekers alike. For over 70 years, this event has been cooking up the very best that this county has to offer, and this year is no exception.
Jessica started her food business from scratch 2 years ago. Her Mexican cuisine has quickly made it a favorite on the fairgrounds. It's no wonder this next treat keeps them coming back for more. It's Lil Corn Cakes.
Have you ever had anything like this before?
Not to my knowledge, no. Why not have it deep fried?
Why not?
We serve esquites on our truck, which is like the Mexican corn, the elotes. It's in a cup. And then we just decided to take that and fry it.
It all starts where?
On the truck. We got to go roast the corn.
Let's do this. To the truck. What's the plan?
Starts off, we have our corn here in our bowl, and we're going to get it on the grill so it's a nice roasted flavor to that corn. I'm going to get that spread out. We have our secret sauce, which is our creamy chipotle aioli. I'm not telling you what's in it. I'm going to take our Mexican crema, which is basically like a light sour cream, but it has a little bit more flavor.
Right.
Now I'm going to take some lime spice, fresh lime juice. And then I'm going to mix this up. So we're looking for a little bit of brown on the corn so it just has that nice roasted look. So this is done. So I'm gonna get it back in our bowl, add a little bit of our mozzarella cheese here, and we're gonna put it in the fridge to chill.
We need it to be colder so that we can fry it.
Exactly.
Now you've got a batch that's already gone through the chilling process.
Yes, we have some ready to go.
This is the batch that's gone through the chilling.
The chilling process.
We're gonna lay this out on parchment paper.
All right, let's get rolling.
Look at that.
We're gonna roll it up like a sushi roll.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna twist the ends here. We're gonna put that in the freezer to get it nice and solid. I do have some pre-rolled and ready to go in the freezer.
Hashtag no waiting.
All right, gonna unwrap it. There we go. Slice these into about an inch width here.
Nicely done.
We're gonna batter these up. This is just a basic fry batter. I've added extra salt, a little bit of taco seasoning, and some lime spice.
Oh yeah.
Just drop it in the oil. 375, 3 to 4 minutes.
These are
ready to go. All right, I'm gonna take these out and put them on our paper towel. So we're gonna slide these babies right on the stick like that.
Wow.
Now I'm gonna top it with mozzarella cheese, creamy chipotle, Parmesan cheese, lime spice here, a little bit of cilantro. For a little garnish, we just take our little slice of lime, put it on the side, and there's the little corn cake.
Is that it?
That's it. I can just take a bite.
Okay. Yeah, it's just executed perfectly. The golden shell, there's a saltiness and a sweetness. On the inside, you get that full-blown classic Mexican street corn tasting experience. The melty cheese, that beautiful in-house special chipotle sauce, you've nailed it. You've taken Mexican street corn and you've made it better. I had no idea this was a two-person job.
It's a little spicy, it's a little sweet. The yellow corn is like perfect. I want to know where this has been all my life.
Roy Roy has been cooking it up in the Carnival circuit for as long as he can remember. And he's here to make sure that no one goes home hungry with his Caliente Fry Brick.
All the toppings, all the French fries. Can it be too much?
Never too much.
Roy, pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
Why do you think the brick of fries has survived so many years on the fairground?
It's the biggest thing you can eat right here. Size does matter.
It's fry time. And we're not talking any fries here. We're talking curly fries.
Those are the ones you need. Because the curly fries, they make the bricks stick together.
Pre-season, let's get these things in the fryer. Normal order of fries would have stopped right about now.
It's not even half of it.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta tap it up, put the brick on top, and drop it, get it going.
Second basket goes on top to help keep the fries in those initial moments from floating up and instead holding them all together.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Should take about 3 to 4 minutes, 425 degrees.
It's about ready. Wow, it's the big moment. Oh, that's what we want. We're far from done. This Caliente Fry Brick still has topping.
A sprinkling of tahini gives it a salty lime flavor.
That's classic, traditional fairground nacho cheese.
Homemade chili. This is just a meat sauce chili.
We're going back to the nacho cheese.
Back to the cheese. Top it off, jalapenos.
You actually might burn away each bite, but just by holding it.
Dig in.
That's what I wanted to hear. I mean, one bite, and you know right out of the gate that this thing confirmed works. And I will tell you, man, that nacho cheese is hot, ooey, and gooey. That meaty chili was the way to go. The little pops of jalapenos add that element of heat, of tingle, of warmth, like the fries. A crusty exterior, but a soft potato inside. And look at the way each fry is just covered in a little bit of seasoning. This, to me, is what today is all about. Would you do it again?
Yes, of course. Maybe tomorrow. I'll come back just for this. I'm most likely going to finish it off.
I knew I liked you.
Coming up.
S'mores activation accomplished.
I'm not sharing this.
You know that nothing beats a cool treat in that hot desert heat. And this next one is sure to make me melt.
Ryan took over his grandfather's concession business a decade ago and hasn't looked back. Today, he's injecting the carnival with some traditional Hungarian flavor. It's the s'mores chimney stack.
You're approaching Hungary's finest. We're hanging out with Ryan, and we have got a s'mores chimney stack on the menu.
The whole process starts upstairs.
Carnival Eats history could be made. I don't think we've ever gone to a second level.
All right.
Let's head up there, man. So this is where things really kind of kick off, and it starts with this beautiful dough.
Yeah.
This dough is made with flour, yeast, sugar, eggs, salt, butter, and milk.
Cut off a piece, then it gets rolled into like a pretzel-like shape, and we give it a quick roll across, flatten it out. Here we take the wooden dowel shaped in the cone, wrap this over.
Unreal.
Cover the whole pastry with sugar, and then it's pretty much ready to go in the oven from there. It's an authentic oven for chimney cakes.
This is the real deal. This is from Hungary.
Yep. About 5 minutes, it should be ready.
Voila.
Go ahead and open that up.
Wow, look at this thing. Now, what is the next step?
Give it one quick coat of oil on here, and then it's gonna go into the graham cracker.
We're gonna cover this thing in those graham crackers.
And it just slides right off the dowel.
Look at that. Inside, it is perfect, Ryan. We've now loaded this hot, fresh Hungarian roll onto our dumbwaiter.
From here it goes down to the downstairs where we put the ice cream and the finishing touches on it.
We're back, and if I may say so, the dumbwaiter, brilliant work.
We'll head over here to the ice cream machine. We'll get vanilla ice cream here.
That's a full-blown soft-serve cone presentation. We gotta dive in and keep this party popping.
All right.
The graham cracker, the chocolate, the marshmallow, instantly s'mores activation accomplished.
Take the chocolate sauce, and there you are.
Oh, man! I feel like I want to experience this s'mores right out of the gate. That's not a bad way to get started. Getting all of those classic traditional s'mores flavors. The soft ice cream is that creamy, perfect blend that is just floating, soaking, and working its way into this thing. But my goodness, break away a little piece of that beautiful chimney cake, and look at that. Soft enough to break away in your hands, but hard enough to hold the important bites in place. I mean, that is wildly delicious. Having the sugar in the dough, it creates dessert bread. I mean, it is a sweet bite. Then hit with the graham crackers. Hit with that additional chocolate sauce and ice cream soaking down and through it. It is s'mores. It is chimney. It's working.
It tastes just like s'mores.
I'm not sharing this.
Thumbs up.
I'd give you 2, but my other hand's full.
I am completely stuffed. After that Nordic pizza waffle, the spiked walking taco, those little corn cakes, and that caliente fry brick.
For more food, fun, and sun, we'll see you next time on Carnival Eats.